Hello everybody and welcome to Jasmine's Cozy Nook. In this video we are going to continue unlocking Lumiere and Cogsworth. And so we are moving on to the second quest to do so. It's called A Growing Mystery. So to start, let's go talk to Cogsworth. There you are, Jazzy. Ready to whip this castle back into working order? Absolutely. Splendid. That's the industrious spirit I like to see. I believe our first step should be the garden. It's in absolute shambles. It is looking pretty rough. That's putting it mildly. I barely know where to begin. Replanting the roses would be a good start. Where can I find some seeds? I'm afraid this is the first thorn in our side, if you'll pardon the wordplay. His Highness kept those valued seeds safe, but I do not know where. Don't you know everything about the castle? I know all that is possible to know, but I cannot know where His Highness has left objects precious to him. That is his own business, and I would never stick my nose in it. Then they are probably near his private rooms. I'll go look for the rose seeds. Marvelous. We are not supposed to enter His Highness' quarters when he isn't present, but surely he'll forgive a dear acquaintance such as you. Once you've found the seeds, I would suggest clearing the garden as best you can before planting them. I would help, but gardening requires a bit more stature than I possess. I'll do my best, and I'll keep an eye out for keys to that mysterious lockbox we found as well. Yes, please. When we open it, perhaps we can finally put to rest these ridiculous ghost rumors. That's right, we can figure out what's really happening in this castle. Precisely. Okay, so let's go to... I don't know how even we got here. I'm just going to pick this up because I don't know what that is, but... Okay, let's go up here, I guess. It does sound quite creepy indeed. Okay, so we somehow made it into His Majesty's rooms. So... let's open storage. Okay, so there we go. We found the rose seeds. I don't know what these purple eggs are for, but when I see them, I'm just going to collect them starting now because they will probably come into use later. I just want to make sure there's nothing else that I'm missing. Oh, there's a purple egg. Okay. So, oh wait. Lumiere's over there. Okay, yeah, I have to go this way to go back to the garden. And it should be a door on the left. No, I've already gotten turned around. Okay. What I need is a map. Wait, that's the beginning. Okay, oh my goodness. Okay, so I know for sure we come this way, and then we come down. That is blocked off. Oh my goodness. You guys, I never thought that I was going to have to do this again and try to wander my way through, and I have somehow forgotten which way I'm supposed to go, so that's just awesome. And this takes us back into his quarters. No, I can't go that way. Okay, well let's try, I guess, coming down these stairs. I know it's going to take us there. I can't find where I'm supposed to go. Oh, wait. Have I mysteriously found it? Can't go that way. No, I have not mysteriously found it. Oh, good grief. Well, I'm going to try to wander around and find my way back to the garden if I can by any means possibly do so. And, yeah, and then I will meet you back. Oh, wait, did I make it? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay, so here we are. We're finally back. Thank goodness. Does anyone else feel like things have gotten, kind of crazy? Okay, so clear the obstacles from the garden, plant the seeds. Oh, wait. Oh, no. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to remove these because they're ugly as all get out. On the plus side, I leveled up my anxiety squirrel. Did I think about how much this was going to bring me anxiety before I equipped him? No, I did not. So that's just a happy accident. Okay. Oh, I didn't even know that I was attempting to do any tasks, so that's good, I guess. I don't know if we're supposed to only clean up the center, but I figured, you know what? Wait, did I see something over there? I did see something. Papers. But I don't know how to get there, so that'll be quite mysterious, I'm sure. Alright, so this garden center I think is about as good as I'm going to be able to get it. So let's go ahead and interact with each of these plots and plant the roses. I forgot this one for the record. There we go. All better. Okay, anyway. So, oop. Alright, that was plot 1. Lot 2, probably. Plot 3 and 4, if we can get it to work. There we go. Okay. Ask Cogsworth what's wrong with the rose bushes, other than there's no roses. Something's wrong. The leaves are there, but there are no roses blooming. How can that be? Those seeds are of the finest quality, and your efforts to clear the garden were most effective. And the garden is already pretty damp. It must be something else. Maybe the soil? Of course the soil must be exhausted. Fortunately, I know a treasured formula for rose fertilizer. Our roses won several of the top gardening competitions, I'll have you know. I'm sure I can make that. Wonderful. Just gather the ingredients, mix them together, and add them to your watering can. Okay. So, I guess I'm going to see if over here, if this is, I don't think it is. Oh, good. It is. All right. Rose fertilizer. And to make that, you need 8 castle softwoods, 3 rich soils, and 3 castle stones. So let's go ahead and make that. All right, and we needed to do just 1, and then we need to equip it to our watering can. I didn't show the watering can, so hopefully I did that right, and hopefully it didn't crash. Okay, I think it worked. Alright, so now we need to water each of the bushes. Let's go ahead and remove that too. Okay. Watering can. Oops. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we got roses. Now, if only it would not be as picky about where I was standing. Okay, so we need to gather the rainbow roses. Oh. They're so cute, though. I hope we get to, like, keep them. I don't think we're going to get to keep them, though. All right, let's show them to Cogsworth. Your fertilizer recipe worked. Beyond even my greatest expectations. These roses are magnificent, if I may be so bold. Though, isn't it a little odd that they're rainbow colored? That is a tad unusual. I wonder what could have caused this phenomenon. I have no idea, but we should really put them on display. We most certainly should. My curiosity is still piqued, however. In any case, these roses are far too lovely to let wilt. Let us display them in vases at once. Okay, so now we need to find the vases in which... Oh, that's a vase. Oh, okay. That was obviously not the vase that we needed to use. So we can actually, like, water things? Interesting. I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. Okay, so I'm trying to find a vase. What would they consider a vase? That is the question. Alright, let's come back here and go into the beast chambers. Hopefully I'm not, you know, like, doing everything too early. Oh. Okay, so this must be... Okay, so we're looking for places that have, like, the little, like, flower petals, I guess, floating in the air, kind of like how we knew where the picture went based on the little flower petals. At least now we know what to look for the correct vases. Because before I was so totally lost. Oh, we have a key. And a note. Okay. Now let's go talk to Cogsworth to finish this particular... Oh, maybe. A fine job, Jessie. Wait, is that a key? Yes, and there's a new page too. It says hard work brings rewards as bountiful as seeds sown in spring. Wise words. This instructive tome on home management is most useful. Unlike, say, a certain layabout candelabrum I could mention. Layabout. I have been trying to solve our mystery. Look at these white petals. She left us another clue. We just arrange flowers, you lackadaisical lantern. Of course there are flower petals about. But the roses aren't white, you overgrown pocket watch. Jazzy, after seeing this evidence, what do you conclude? Is there a ghost in the castle or not? Many odd things have happened so far. This choice may alter what is yet to come in the castle. I'm not sure. I just like to see what happens next. Then let us continue our efforts as though our fate was in our own hands, which it is. Like the page said, there's more hard work left to sow here before we can reap the rewards. We also have a second key, which means a third must be somewhere. True, we shall have to keep our eyes open for that. No napping for you, then. So that is the end to A Growing Mystery. Thank you so much for joining me today. Next time we will start Bell, Book, and Candle. See you next time. Bye!